Well, good afternoon, folks. It's been a very busy week, and it's hard to believe it's Friday tomorrow. Now we had council meeting today, and there are a number of quite important things that were resolved. The first one was a proposal to shut and sell part of a reserve at Haast. There were a number of submissions, both for and against, and there were a number of speakers who travelled all the way from Haast to come up and speak to council. The major overriding factor was the ability to open Haast and allow it to develop. And I think it was on that basis that there was a unanimous resolution passed by councillors to stop part of the reserve and offer it for public tender. So that will be occurring as quickly as we can. There were some conditions attached to it, but a very good discussion. And thanks so much to those people who travelled all the way from Haast to make the submissions. The maintenance for the Kamara Residence Trust for the Chinese Garden, the agreement, the Memorandum of Understanding, was passed by council. So Fiona and your team, the maintenance obligation now rests with KRT. There was a hugely supported request to buy a new spa pool for the Hokitika swimming pool. It was supported by, I'm not sure how many, but dozens and dozens. There was a good debate, and the decision was made to approve the purchase of a new pool, and our chief executive will handle that over the next weeks. So we're not going to wait till next year, we're doing it now. We then moved into a retrospective approval to put $20,000 into a geothermal study. Now, Westland kicked this off some time ago with GNS, brought them to town, discussed the possibility of extracting warm water or hot water out of a drill hole on the Alpine Fault in the same way that occurred in Wataroa, and they have been fantastic, very, very proactive. So the decision was made to approve $20,000 to put into the study. Interestingly, Development West Coast has put 60 in, the dairy companies put money in, Buller District Council's put money in, and GNS themselves have put money in, as have Gloryvale. The next item that was approved was the agreement for council to take ownership of the covered-in sports facility at Westland High. It's subject to some conditions, however that now allows this project to go into its final stage. And my understanding is that the funding from Development West Coast has been approved, and we are now almost on the starting blocks. Finally, there was some discussion, some of it fairly robust, most of it political, but the big thing that was highlighted today was the congratulations to Simon Bastian, our Chief Executive, and his handling of the last two events, both cyclones. The team that is our emergency response team did an absolutely fantastic job, and we're very proud of them, and we'd like to build on it. So to Simon and all of the emergency response team, thank you so much. Did a brilliant job. We also complimented the NZTA for taking the initiative and closing the roads early, and that was a big thing. And there's been some discussion in the media about the schools closing. We think the schools did a fantastic job. This thing could have really turned to custard, and it did in Wataroa, and at Lake Canary, and at Kokotai, and at Kutarangi. So to the Education Board, fantastic. And the schools, boards of trustees, you did a brilliant job. All right, we'll catch you later.